Right now, they're just big because the membrane, it's just a whole bunch of membranes
and there's really not
together.
enough funding.
So eventually, with better technology, we'll be able to cut down on the size of the fuel cell.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it for to run the
We
you
actually,
guys through the catalytic?
yeah, well, we actually, Steve, our manager type, well, we, our agent,
He
yeah.
suggested a skit, and Ryan came up with this.
Well, he cited some videos, and we watched them, and the video actually had something very similar to this, except, you know, it was more like a drawn graph.
Sure.
How it works.
And so I decided if we had to do a skit, it would be easier to do something much similar to this, having 2 doors in which protons and yeah, in which they can go through easily.
So when you guys did the experiment, what did you find out from that?
That the electrons make the electricity in which the car is actually allowed to run off of.
We just kind of made hydrogen. We observed how fast it went and how much electricity was required to make it, which was only a
It was very small.
battery.
Yeah.
And you use composable things as well.
Yeah, just paper clips, wires, and batteries.
Alligator clips.
And just a couple of Tupperware. Well, actually, when we were doing it, so we had 2 tubs of Tupperware.
Yeah.
And
One of them turned green.
yeah, actually, all the water in it just turned green for some reason.
We think it's because the paperclip was made out of copper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It could have been dirty.
Yeah. But normally it just bubbles, which
Mine
indicates that
bubbles.
hydrogen is being separated from oxygen.
So were there any solutions that you guys read about or came up with that you decided were something not to be used? Or not a solution to use?
Oh, well, yeah,
the
definitely.
hydrocarbons.
Like,
are the- yeah.
I'm gonna see just creating hydrogen through hydrocarbons is doing that, which would probably eventually come out in failure, increase obviously global warming, and then loop everybody back to the oil, to the big oil companies.
Because hydrocarbons creates more greenhouse gases right now than burning fuel, but eventually we'll be able to move on to electrolysis.
Or
and
the
mass
decomposition of water
production.
by radio waves.
The main one right now is hydrocarbons, just because the
It's cheaper, faster.
availableness of resources.
Did you do your presentation for anybody else besides us?
Yeah.
We did it for our parents, for some adults' parents yesterday.
And
Shepherders.
also earlier today, there was another judge.
And
Okay.
and then we had a little array of half of the science teachers at our school to see if this was actually valid.
Yes.
What school are you guys at?
Rainier Middle School.
Green River Middle School?
Rainier.
Oh, Rainier.
Sorry.
Which is right next to Green River.
Yeah. Right behind Hazelwood. Down in Auburn. In Washington.
Down in Auburn.
In the United States of America.
In the world.
In the flood zone.
Yeah.
Actually, we're not in the flood zone, we're on the hill, Lee Hill.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not.
we are
Okay. You're up on Lee Hill, okay. Okay. Did you guys find any problems or anything that you had to work through as a team or anything like that? The shirts?
I designed them.
Me and Ryan both did it because I chose the color, but he did everything else.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did the
That could have been better.
We had the logo.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, like actually, we had originally designed it to where the whole shirt would be like this, so you can kind of see the outline of the little.
T-shirts, like a T-shirt inside of a shirt.
Oh, I see, okay.
You can see it.
Yeah. Oh, but and another one of the big challenges was at our school, for whatever reason, they had blocked off several very informative sites off the internet.
So we
So
couldn't
it just wouldn't let us. Yeah.
Probably for science reports.
Yeah.
You guys have a team leader?
Steve.
No, a student team.
Oh no, we don't. No,
We all just work as a team.
You all work as a team, okay?
we're all equal. Communism.
You gotta have an adult leader.
Still Steve is our.
We have to have some dictator.
Communism, dictatorship.
Steve is the person that gives the $50.
What?
Remember we all paid $50 at the beginning?
That's to buy the robot.
That's our funding, to get our stuff.
Is there anything else you guys want to tell us? Anybody that wants to add anything?
It was fun making the robot.
Was it?
It's fun.
So is this your first year, or have you done this before?
First year.
Very first year.
Yeah.
First year.
You guys run into any problems that you found any kind of really neat solution for?
Well,
Well, we have.
Building, maybe even building a
Well,
robot or something.
finding stuff about how much the pollutions would be reduced, that was kind of a hard thing to find.
yeah, well, yeah, and it was actually pretty interesting because some of the sites, some of the sites that we had to go to,
Contradictory
yeah.
information.
were kind of deliberately throwing us off track for whatever reason, or seemed to be.
Well,
That's part of research.
It looks to me
Can't
from
always
your
trust
board,
everything.
it looks to me from your board there that a lot of companies are starting to already work on hydrogen cars and stuff.
Oh, yeah, there are.
Any idea when one of them might be available to?
No.
The ones in red
Actually,
are
this one-
all the ones
all
that
of these are in production.
actually in production.
This one's on the road.
Yeah, this is the most popular hydrogen car as far as we can tell. But there's a problem with that. There's no hydrogen refilling stations in Washington. They're mainly in California.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then we have the Terminator.
The
I
government.
am the governor.
He's next to his hydrogen powered Hummer.
Any
Of
idea
course.
how much a hydrogen car is going to cost?
It's really expensive because they're not in an assembly line yet.
Yeah.
But when they get in an assembly line, it'll start.
Yeah.
And don't forget the hydro filters are quite expensive.
So when you guys meet, are you meeting after school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after school.
Well, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta get